Few Hollywood families are as wild, complicated, and unpredictable as Mel Gibson's. In 2025, his 9 children, born across multiple relationships and decades, are living lives as chaotic and fascinating as their fathers. Some have stepped into the spotlight. Others have run from it. A few are still finding their feet amid fame and controversy. From quiet artists to rising stars, the Gibson clan is a saga of love, scandal, and survival worthy of its own movie. Are you ready to meet them? Let's start the video. Mel Gibson's family is anything but ordinary. His life, filled with triumphs, failures, and controversies, has unfolded across decades, with each chapter more surprising than the last. But behind the tabloid headlines and Hollywood fame, there's a rich and complex story, one that reaches into the lives of his 9 children. Some have embraced the limelight, while others have quietly stayed out of the public eye. But no matter the path, each one carries the weight of being a Gibson, a name synonymous with both greatness and scandal. The story begins with Hannah Mae Brost, the eldest child of Mel Gibson and actress Robin Moore. Born long before Mel became a global icon, Hannah's arrival came at a pivotal moment in her father's life. Mel was thousands of miles away, filming Gallipoli in Egypt, a war drama that would define his early career. Unable to be there for her birth, Mel reportedly tuned in over the phone, a bittersweet reminder of the sacrifices that fame demanded. Growing up, Hannah was immersed in both faith and filmmaking. Her mother, Robin, ensured that their household was grounded in a strong Catholic foundation, while Mel's work kept the family closely connected to the creative world. Despite being born into one of Hollywood's most famous families, Hannah chose to live a remarkably private life, far removed from the chaos of celebrity culture. In 2000, Hannah made her debut behind the scenes in the film industry, not as an actress, but as a production assistant on The Patriot, a major film starring her father. The same year, she also worked as a makeup artist on What Women Want, another of Mel's successful films. These roles reflected her genuine interest in the creative process, not a desire for the spotlight. In September 2006, Hannah's life took a personal turn when she married Grammy-nominated blues guitarist Kenny Wayne Shepherd. Their wedding ceremony was a deeply personal affair, held in Latin at the Holy Family Catholic Church in Agora Hills, California, a church built by her father. This event symbolized the blending of faith, music, and family, values that would shape Hannah's adult life. Together, Hannah and Kenny have 6 children, embracing a lifestyle centered on faith, family, and artistic expression. Though she keeps a low profile, Hannah shares glimpses of her life on social media, where she proudly describes herself as a mother, wife, and hypnotherapist educator. She also expresses her love for hoop dancing, a meditative art form that perfectly reflects her grounded, holistic lifestyle. Christian Gibson, the 5th child of Mel and Robin, arrived alongside his twin brother, Edward. While many of Mel's children were drawn to the limelight, Christian took a quieter path, gravitating toward the craft and precision of filmmaking behind the camera. After completing his education in Australia, Christian attended the University of Colorado, where he honed his skills in visual storytelling, ultimately becoming a cinematographer. By the early 2000s, Christian had established himself as a camera operator, working on several film and television productions. His most notable work came with his father's projects, such as Hacksaw Ridge 2016 and Daddy's Home 2 2017. In Hacksaw Ridge, Christian's cinematography contributed to the film's raw realism, capturing the intensity and emotional power of the true story of Desmond Doss, a war hero. The film went on to receive 6 Academy Award nominations, including Best Picture and Best Cinematography. Christian's skill and dedication were evident, and he continued to earn praise for his versatile work. Despite working within his father's cinematic orbit, Christian has kept a relatively low profile. He avoids the public spotlight, preferring to let his work speak for itself. His Instagram provides rare glimpses into his life, where he shares a love for outdoor living, travel, and craftsmanship. Christian divides his time between Los Angeles and Mexico City, finding fulfillment in both creative pursuits and a more grounded, simple life. His career is marked by authenticity, as he remains the quiet observer in a family often defined by strong personalities and public attention. Edward Gibson, born alongside his twin brother Christian, took a different path, one that led him to embrace craftsmanship and a love for nature. From an early age, Edward was known to be the more private and introspective of the Gibson siblings. Rather than pursuing the limelight, he found inspiration in creation, particularly in the art of glassblowing. He studied this intricate art form at the California College of the Arts in San Francisco, where he developed his skills and discipline. However, it was in Fiji, not California or Hollywood, where Edward truly found his artistic voice. He spent 2 years on a remote island, immersed in the rhythms of nature, which profoundly influenced his worldview. The experience ignited his passion for sustainability and organic creation. This led him to found his own business, Natural Edge, which specializes in handcrafted furniture made from reclaimed wood. Edward's work is a fusion of art, craftsmanship, and environmental consciousness, with each piece telling the story of the tropical forest where the wood originated. Though he is part of one of Hollywood's most famous families, Edward has chosen to remain out of the public eye. He prefers to focus on his art, environmental awareness, and family. His life stands as a testament to the importance of authenticity and creativity over fame. He represents a quieter side of the Gibson legacy, one rooted in simplicity, nature, and mindful craftsmanship. William "Will" Gibson, another son of Mel and Robin, has embraced a life away from the cameras and the chaos of Hollywood. Unlike some of his siblings, Will has chosen to remain out of the public eye, living a life grounded in privacy, family, and faith. Growing up during the peak of his father's Hollywood fame, Will's childhood was marked by both the glitz of celebrity and the values of humility and loyalty. After the divorce of his parents in 2009, Will continued to lead a life away from the spotlight. Unlike his siblings, he has avoided publicity and has not pursued a career in the entertainment industry. Will's life reflects the values instilled in him by his parents: faith, family loyalty, and a deep respect for privacy. In a family often surrounded by fame and fortune, Will stands out as the quiet center, the one who embodies stability and groundedness. Louis Gibson, one of the younger children of Mel and Robin, has carved out his own creative path. Growing up under the shadow of his father's fame, Louis chose to embrace filmmaking in his own unique way. After studying at Chapman University's Dodge College of Film and Media Arts, he co-directed the horror thriller Happy Hunting in 2016, a film that drew attention for its raw, intense storytelling and stark portrayal of survival. Louis' style as a filmmaker is marked by dark, atmospheric narratives and a keen sense of human vulnerability. His work has earned him a reputation as an emerging voice in the independent film scene. In 2022, Louis reunited with his family on screen, directing the psychological drama Manifest West, which starred his wife, Annette Mahendru. Louis and Annette's creative partnership extends beyond the professional, as they share a deep bond both personally and artistically. Together, they continue to pursue projects that reflect their passion for authenticity and emotional depth. Milo Gibson, the youngest son of Mel and Robin, carries the most visible resemblance to his father. His path to acting was not immediate, and it took some time for him to embrace the career his father had built. Raised in Malibu, Milo initially pursued a more grounded lifestyle, working as a massage therapist and later as an electrician. However, the creative spark inherited from his father eventually led him to acting, and in 2016 he made his breakout role in Hacksaw Ridge, directed by Mel. Since then, Milo has continued to build his acting career, taking on roles that reflect his rugged charisma and quiet intensity. He starred in films like All the Devil's Men and Breaking and Exiting, earning praise for his authentic screen presence. In 2022, Milo reunited with his family on screen once again in Manifest West. Directed by his brother Louis, Milo's journey to acting has been one of self-reflection and courage, embracing his family's legacy while carving out a path uniquely his own. Thomas Gibson, one of the quieter members of the Gibson family, has lived a life largely out of the public eye. While his siblings have pursued careers in film, music, and art, Thomas has chosen a more private existence. Born into a family surrounded by fame, Thomas's upbringing was marked by the values of faith, family, and privacy. He has rarely appeared in public alongside his famous father or siblings, and his life remains one of quiet independence. Now in his mid-20s, Thomas has chosen a life away from the entertainment industry, avoiding the media glare that often accompanies his family name. Those who know him describe him as thoughtful, polite, and grounded, traits that reflect his mother, Robin Moore, who also withdrew from Hollywood after her divorce from Mel. In a family known for its strong personalities and public visibility, Thomas represents the calm, reflective counterpoint, the one who values peace, privacy, and authenticity over fame. Lucia Gibson, the daughter of Mel Gibson and Russian pianist Oksana Grigorieva, was born amidst the media storm that followed her parents' high-profile breakup. Despite the turbulence surrounding her birth, Lucia's life has been shaped by love, music, and creativity. Raised primarily by her mother Oksana, Lucia became a grounding force in her mother's life, providing unconditional love during one of the most challenging periods for both of them. Oksana has shared glimpses into their close bond through music videos and social media, showcasing Lucia's creativity and artistic spirit. In 2022, Oksana released a music video for her song Lemonade, featuring Lucia dancing alongside her. The video became an artistic tribute to their bond, symbolizing freedom, adventure, and connection. Lucia's love for art and her deep connection with her mother continue to shape her life, making her a bright, independent force within the Gibson family. Lars Gerard Gibson, the youngest of Mel's children, marked a new and peaceful chapter in the actor's life. Born to Mel and his girlfriend Rosalind Ross, Lars represents a fresh start for the family, one defined by reflection, renewal, and a sense of gratitude. At the time of his birth, Mel was in his 60s, embracing fatherhood once again with a calmness that contrasted the turbulence of his earlier years. Rosalind, a former equestrian turned screenwriter, had brought a sense of grounding and balance into Mel's life, and together they embraced the joys of parenthood. Lars's birth brought a new energy to the family, and Mel has often spoken about the transformative power of fatherhood, reflecting on how it helped him reconnect with the best parts of himself. The arrival of Lars was a healing experience, allowing Mel to focus on family and artistic growth, far removed from the spectacle of Hollywood. What do you think about the Gibson family's fascinating and complex legacy? Each member has carved out their own unique path in a world full of fame and scrutiny. Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more stories like this one.